Okay.
Caldwell Tower, Phenom 01 Echo at halfway, midway.
Phenom 01 Echo, runway 4, cleared for the option.
Okay, so let's get
Requesting
the power on here.
touch and go, Phenom 01 Echo.
Cessna N4152, Caldwell.
Okay, and I just changed the radio frequency to quiet it up a little bit. All right, so we're in a 777-300ER at Newark. We're going to fly to Washington Reagan DCA. Short flight. You wouldn't really fly a 777 on that route. Let's get started over here, though. I just turned the battery on. I've connected the external power. I'm going to turn the in-flight entertainment cabin utility on, start aligning the Ataroos. And let's put the storm light on so I can shut my flashlight off here. Okay. All right, just realign ourselves there. Okay, and we're using Sayintentions virtual air traffic control. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to load up our flight plan from SimBrief, which is United 522 from Newark to DCA. And we'll take a look at what we filed. We filed for, let's see here. We filed for flight level 280, probably too high. And our route over here is direct Biggie, then Modena VOR, so via the Victor 3 airway to Modena, then the Clipper 3 arrival into DCA. So let's load up some of our charts here. So we have our airport chart here. We can see where we are on this chart. Put it into night mode. And we're at stand Charlie 70. I happen to know that. Okay, and just align my. Okay. Turn on the flight management computer here. The first thing we have to do is do a posinit, and we are at KEWR. That's our reference airport. I don't think we can enter the gate. We could try Charlie 70. I don't think it takes it. Oh, it did. Look at that. And let's use that as our initial position. Great. Okay. And now we need to load the route. We can load that from SimBrief. I'm just going to set the fuel and payload from SimBrief as well, and then select the route, and that'll load it up. So since the fuel is on board, I can turn the fasten seatbelt sign on. We're requesting the route to be loaded here. And there it is, load, and we'll wait for it to ask us to activate the route. Okay. So it loads in, activate, and execute. And now if we look at our route here, we can see it is very simply Victor 3 Modena, well, direct Biggie, then Victor 3 Modena. It doesn't put the arrival, the star, in there. Let us set up, we go to our comms menu over here, and we can log in to ACARS, and our code is HGWX. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in here and send that message. And we'll wait for us to be logged in. Okay, great. And now we're also going to arm our emergency lights, put our window heaters on, and we can also, let's see here, just a quick second. Yeah, and we're gonna turn on the APU. Okay. And I'm also going to set the parking brake while I'm here. So parking brake is set, and we got a communication established with HGWX. So we cancel that out. And now I can actually request a pre-departure clearance. So let's request that. First we have to, of course, get our ATIS. The ATIS 134.825. So let's set that into the comm radio. 132.825. Let's listen. Sorry, 134.825.
Altimeter 2988. Arriving and departing runways 22 right, 22 left, 29er. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 118.85. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. Newark Liberty International Airport, information Tango. 2051 Zulu. Wind 270 at 1A. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 5,000 feet. Broken at 2,000 feet. Broken at 5,000 feet. Temperature 12. Dew point 1. Altimeter 29.
Okay, so a couple things in there. We got information Tango, which I put into our pre-departure clearance. And also 2988 is the altimeter setting, and put that in here. And I'm going to send in a request, and we also got our login accepted here. So I'm going to send my request. I'll cancel out the login message, and now we will wait for our pre-departure clearance as we continue along here. So let's bring up our checklist. Oxygen was checked before. We could check it again by pushing over here. Oxygen was good. Flight instruments are okay. Parking brake is set. Fuel control switches are to cut off. And our next checklist will be before start. We don't need that just now. Just waiting for my pre-departure clearance so I can make sure we got the assigned route here. And I am going to assume that we're going to get the Clipper 3 arrival, so I'm going to bring up the chart. Clipper 3 RNAV arrival, we'll bring that in there just so we have it handy. And we'll also bring up the airport chart for DCA.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your lead flight attendant, Lisa, welcoming you aboard United Airlines, Flight 522,
Okay.
a Boeing
APU is running.
777-300
Great.
ER, departing from
I'm actually going to
Newark,
detach
heading to Washington.
the
Our captain today
external
is
power.
Stuart, and our first officer is.
I'm
Please
going to
take
ask
your
them
seats according
to
to your
disconnect
boarding passes
the
and
external
stow your
power
hand
and remove the
luggage in overhead
chocks.
bins or under the seat in front of you. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, and we got our
hope you
pre-departure
enjoy your flight.
clearance. So let's take a look at that. Clear to DCA, maintain 28,000, so we'll set that. Not really very realistic there, but that's okay. We'll still do it. And it's giving us our departure 119.2. I'm going to set that into COM 2, just so I remember it. 119, oops. 119.2. Actually, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to set that into my COM 1 standby. 119.2. And let me also accept this pre-departure clearance. And squawk 5136. So that is 5136. 5136. We would expect runway 22 right. Okay, so now we can do our performance initialization. 0 fuel weight. We can accept everything here. We're going to be flight level 280. Okay, let's do a quick Let's also select, our departure runway 22 right. Okay, execute that. Okay, it says unable cruise altitude, but that's okay. I was expecting that. Okay, so our thrust limit. Okay, do a quick performance calculation here. So 22 right. Import the weather here. So takeoff to selected temperature 45. Takeoff to cell temp 45. And we'll be doing a flaps 5 takeoff. Our CG is going to be 4.75, and here's our V speeds coming up. So 157 is our V2. Let's set that in the MCP here. 157. Turn our flight directors on. Okay, and we are going to select VNAV, and we're not going to be doing a SID, a departure procedure, so runway heading is 219 degrees, so we're going to set that into our MCP. 219. We're going to use heading select. Okay, and now we can kind of cancel out that message. And we got another message from ATC. Okay. All right. Great. Okay, let's go back to our checklist, our before start checklist. Flight deck door is locked. The MCP is now set. Takeoff speeds are set. CDU pre-flight almost done. The only thing we're left to do here is upload our wind information for the climb out. I know it says unable cruise altitude, that's okay. Let me load that wind information, and then we'll go and we'll also load our descent winds as well into here. Okay, that's the CDU pre-flight trim. So in order to set the trim, we're going to put our hydraulics on. So we do the right electric on demand first, then we can do the center electrics and all of the other pumps, and we'll also put our fuel pumps on here. Wait for all these lights to clear out. Okay, and now we can set our trim. So we go to the flight control page. You can see our trim stabilizers at 4.0. We need 4.75. And there we go. Back to the checklist. So trim is done. Taxi and takeoff briefing is complete. And we'll put our beacon on because we're getting ready to start engines. Okay. All right. And let's get... back into EWR here. If we look at our ground, newer ground is on 121.8. I just got rid of my 119.2. That's why I'm going to keep it on the right side there so I don't forget it. So 121.8. Okay. Let's see. Just turn light off. We keep that on for now. Okay, passengers.
Newark ground, Hotel Bravo Kilo Mike India, VFR to JFK. We have information uniform, request a taxi to the active runway.
Wait for that to finish.
Taxi to runway 4 via Alpha Victor, Hotel Bravo Kilo Mike India. Newark clearance, Hotel Bravo Kilo Mike India. Is that runway 4 left or runway 4 right?
Kilo Mike India, taxi to runway 4 right via Alpha Victor.
Ground American 1373, ready to taxi.
American 137 say again your last transmission, please.
Ground, American 1373 is ready to taxi the runway 22 right.
JetBlue 117 Newark, Liberty Ground. Good morning, push and start. Approved, expect runway 4 right for departure. Advise when ready to taxi. Request runway 4 left for JetBlue 1173, please. JetBlue 1173, runway 4 left, approved for departure. Advise when ready to taxi. Approved for runway 4 left for departure. Thanks for that. We'll advise when ready for taxi. JetBlue 1173.
Newark ground, United 522 Heavy. Request push and start gate Charlie 70.
UPS 9er 763, pushback and start approved. Expect runway 29er for departure. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready for departure.
United 522 Heavy, push and start approved, tail northwest.
Push and start approved, tail will be northwest. And what runway can I expect?
United 522 Heavy, expect runway 22 right for departure.
Okay, we'll expect 22 right for departure, United 522 Heavy.
The
Okay,
gate
good.
via November hold short of
we set
runway
up.
22 right. Welcome to Newark and have a great day.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Okay, we're going to do a prepare for push. We're on United Airlines.
Newark ground. Good afternoon.
And you can see outside the tug is over there.
Juliet, ready for push
Let's
and
take a
start.
look outside.
JetBlue
Put our,
1173 Newark, Liberty Ground, pushback
program
approved,
in
expect
outside.
runway 22 right for departure. Call when ready to taxi.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
JetBlue 4179 Newark, Liberty Ground, pushback and startup approved, expect runway 22 left
And
for
we're gonna
departure.
want
Advise when
our
ready to taxi.
Nose to the right.
Pushback and startup approved, JetBlue 4179. Newark ground, JetBlue 4179 is ready to taxi with Bravo.
JetBlue 4179,
completed.
taxi to runway
Bypass pin
22
inserted.
left via Bravo, hold short of runway 22 left.
Ground Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, ready to taxi.
Red Hawk Alpha Sierra X, Vision Jet 69er Yankee, Newark, Liberty Ground, taxi to runway.
Just
Locking gear.
change the frequencies so that we don't get as much chatter on there. Okay, so we want our nose to the right.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, so we'll start up number 2. Bring our
Ladies and
engine panel
gentlemen,
up.
welcome aboard United Airlines flight
See, N2 is climbing.
522, a Boeing 777-300ER, departing from Newark and heading to Washington. Our captain today is Stuart, and our first officer is Alex. We expect a flight time of approximately 47 minutes. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, lift the
There's
buckle.
fuel flow.
In the event of a loss
Oil
of cabin
pressure's coming
pressure,
up.
oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you.
And
Pull the mask
engine
towards you
EGT
to start
coming
the
up.
flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask
Okay,
before
let's spin
assisting
up
others.
number 1.
Additionally, life vests are located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. We will be coming around shortly to offer you snacks and beverages. And after that, we will have items from the United Airlines shop available for purchase. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay, fuel flow on number 1. 2 is stable.
Set parking brakes.
Okay, put the parking brake on here.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, number 1 is stable. APU off. Now let's go to our for taxi. Anti-ice is set to auto. To our recall. Okay, APU cool down. Parking brake is on. Passenger signs. And doors auto is fine. Auto brake set to rejected takeoff. Flight controls. Let's check the flight controls. Go to flight control panel. Elevator back. Elevator forward. Ailerons left. Ailerons right.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin
Rudders
removed.
left. Rudders right. All good.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay. And the ground vehicle is clear as well. That's number 4 taxi. And we can also lower our flaps to 5 degrees. Get that out of the way. Right. Great. And I'm going to have to go back onto the ground frequency and get our taxi instructions. So the video is going to get a little wonky. I have to take my headset off in order to do that. So I'll be right back. Newark ground, United 522 Heavy with Tango, ready to taxi.
United 522 Heavy, New York Center, contact Newark ground for taxi instructions.
Oh, I forgot to put my taxi. Go back to taxi frequency. Okay, there you go. Newark ground, United 522 Heavy with Tango, ready to taxi, Charlie 70.
United 522 Heavy, Newark Liberty International Airport ground, taxi to runway 22 right via Romeo Foxtrot, Bravo, Romeo, Mike.
It's taxi to 22 right via Romeo Foxtrot, Bravo, Romeo, Mike, United 522 Heavy.
696 Bravo Lima. All right, let's get you to runway 22 right via Sierra, then cross runway 11, and after that Zulu.
Bravo. Romeo
Runway
Foxtrot,
22 right
Bravo,
via
Romeo, Mike.
Sierra, then cross runway 11, after that Zulu. 696 Bravo Lima.
Okay, so that is
Ground New
Romeo.
York, good morning. This Sierra Mike at 140 request taxi to runway 223.
Let's see, that's Romeo, Bravo.
Liberty Tower, 5 Charlie Bravo,
Romeo.
runway 22 right.
Delta 5 Charlie Bravo, taxi to runway 4 left via November Charlie and Kilo. Contact tower on 118.3 when ready for departure.
Newark ground, Vision Jet 69 Yankee at West Parking. Taxi for IFR departure to 4 left with information Bravo.
Yeah, it wants me to taxi to this displaced threshold. We're not going to do that.
You're showing
So let's get our taxi lights on.
contact is pending
Let's
with the transponder
going.
code in red.
American 2450, taxi to runway 4 left via Romeo Mike Bravo, November.
Okay, and our tower is 118.3. Let's get that loaded up as well. So we're gonna make a left on Bravo. The Sayintentions taxi instructions are still a little not so great, and it's trying to taxi me to the displaced threshold, which is not correct. And that little indication was that the cabin is ready. Let's see. Oh, that's what's going on there. Hey Lisa, how's everything back there looking?
Everything is looking good, Captain. All passengers are seated and ready for departure.
Okay, great, thanks. We have a little control problem there. Newark ground, United 522 Heavy requests full-length takeoff, so I'd like to taxi to the end of the runway.
United 522 Heavy, taxi to runway 22 right via Romeo. Mike for full-length takeoff.
Roger, Romeo and Mike for full length, United 522 Heavy. Okay, so that's not right. We're just gonna keep going. You know, we have plenty of runways. We actually can do it. Okay, so here's where we stop.
United 2023 catering request approved.
And now we're going to go to tower. I'm going to do it from Mike. Okay, and our departure is 119.2, so I'm going to set that up. In
United 709, contact departure.
Departure 709.
119.2, okay. Newark Tower, United 522 Heavy, holding short, 22 right at Mike. I'm actually a Yankee, that's okay.
United 522 Heavy, Newark Liberty International Airport Tower, runway 22 right, hold short, traffic on the runway.
We'll hold short, 22 right, and correction, we are at Yankee, holding short at 22 right, United 522 Heavy.
United 522 Heavy, runway 22 right, winds 270 at 13, gusting 22, fly heading 220, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, cleared for takeoff on 22 right, fly heading 220, United 522 Heavy.
Okay, at runway, holding short of runway 22 right, ready for takeoff.
Piper Warrior 0909, Whiskey Newark, Liberty Tower cleared for takeoff, runway 22 right.
Well, that's interesting, putting somebody else.
Clear for takeoff, Piper 09 Whiskey.
Okay.
Piper 09 Whiskey, roger.
Newark Liberty Tower, Austrian 90 Heavy, holding short, runway 22 right, ready for departure.
Austrian 90 Heavy, Newark Liberty Tower, winds 159er at 8, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading until reaching 1000, then on course.
Cleared for takeoff, fly heading, runway heading until 1000, Austrian 90 Heavy.
Austrian 90 Heavy, contact departure on 119.2.
Rotate.
American 2450, contact departure.
Positive
rate of climb.
Going
to departure, American 2450, good day. PS058 is cleared of runway 29.
400 feet. And
UPS 058, roger, taxi to parking at your discretion. Have a good evening.
Taxi to parking at my discretion.
And we'll go ahead and select
UPS 058, have a good evening.
for 220.
United 522 Heavy, contact departure.
Over to departure, United 522 Heavy.
Runway 22 right in sight.
Okay, and flaps 1.
Your departure. 8 Papa Tango, 1600, climbing to 4000. Let's start out, climb and maintain 5000, 8 Papa
And
Tango.
flaps up. New York departure, United 522 Heavy, climbing 2,300 on a 220 heading.
New York departure, give me a ring to reach you, climbing through 2,300 for 10,000.
United 522, heavy New York departure, radar contact, cleared direct Big E, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Clear direct Big E and climb maintain flight level 200 United 522 Heavy.
Navigation.
Okay, so direct Big E, we're going to put that here like that.
055
I'm going to
vector to
LNAV.
no navigation.
And
United 212.
we are to
United 121, climb and
Big E.
maintain flight level 270.
United 522, heavy contact New York approach on 125.7.
125.7 United 522 Heavy.
Radar contact. 3 miles east of Newark Liberty International Airport at 2,400 feet.
Cleared to transition Charlie airspace 5 Charlie Bravo.
New York departure United 522 Heavy, 5,500, climbing flight level 200.
United 522, heavy New York approach. Good evening, Linden, altimeter 29.88.
2988 United 522 Heavy.
Piper 7 Mike Alpha, roger that. Just maintain visual separation, please.
Roger, Wilco, 7 Mike Alpha.
I'm going to assume
Piper 7 Mike Alpha, you have
take
not
that
been cleared
Clipper
into the
3
Bravo airspace.
from Modena, so I'm just
Exit
going
the
to click
Bravo
on, oh, I
immediately.
can't do that until
Advise when
I
ready to copy phone number for possible
Okay.
pilot deviation. Roger, affirm.
Okay, after takeoff, check this.
Bravo airspace, 7 Mike
Landing
Alpha.
gears up, flaps up.
Delta 112, contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3.
Going to tower on 118.3, Delta 112.
And 10,000.
JetBlue 2807, contact tower on 118.7 when you get a chance.
United 522, heavy, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Just climbed above the sea.
Climb maintain, flight level 270, United 522 Heavy.
Now allowed. You may also connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service.
Seatbelt sign off.
And enjoy the rest of your flight.
Electronics.
Can you approach Vibratory going from over here 10 miles to northwest waypoint Lima Golf Alpha at 2,500.
Accelerating
Mike
here.
November Sierra, contact Kennedy Tower on 119.1.
Switching to 119.1, Piper Mike November Sierra.
Good morning, Bonanza, November 421 Alpha, whiskey with you level 4,000. Bonanza 421 Alpha Whiskey, New York approach, roger. Farmingdale altimeter 3000.
And while we're here, I'm just going to request the ATIS
approach, Bonanza November
for
421 Alpha Whiskey, radio check.
DCA.
Your approach, Lima Bravo 1 requesting to send down at 2,000 feet.
Send and maintain 2,000 feet.
Let's see.
Down at 2,000 feet, Lima Bravo 1.
United 522, heavy, contact New York Center on 118.975.
18975 United 522 Heavy.
Fly heading 180, descend and maintain 3,000, expect vectors for ILS. Runway 22 left approach.
Center United 522, 115.7, climbing flight level 270.
5 New York Center. Good evening, New York, altimeter 29.74.
United 522 Heavy, New York Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb maintain flight level 270, United 522. And since we're center, we don't do the heavy anymore.
Brickyard 5696, New York Center, good afternoon.
New York Center is Piper 60 Juliet Mike with you, flight level 260.
Piper 60 Juliet Mike, New York Center, roger.
Okay, and we go to our
Piper 0
standard
Juliet Mike,
altimeter.
contact Washington Center on 121.025.
Washington is at 2999, so I'm
Repeat
just
the
going
last
to
transmission for Piper 60 Juliet Mike,
put
please.
that in here as a
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, New York Center, good afternoon. Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, New York Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
climb and maintain flight level 310. Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta. Good evening. Climbing through flight level 226 for
So I
flight
put
level
132.65 into
310.
COM 2. And I can check on that later.
10,700 climbing for flight level 00 American 541.
Okay, climb maintain flight level 280, so I'm going to accept
American
that.
5417 Boston Center. Roger, Farmingdale altimeter 3027. American 5417 New York Center traffic at your 3 o'clock 6 miles. Same altitude, type unknown. That's American 5417. I will maintain separation.
So I'm going to put in a departure here, the arrival, sorry. The Clipper 3 arrival from Modena. I'm assuming we're getting ILS runway 1, just so I can have some planning here for our descent. Okay, so we'll be at the top of climb in 12 miles. $132.65 is
New York Center, Alaska 1027, flight level 207, climbing flight level 320.
American 198, contact Washington Center on 121.025.
Over to Washington Center, 121.025, American 198.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Alaska 1027.
Piper 31 Charlie, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
New York Center, Athena 88, 170, flight level 170.
Athena 88, New York Center, roger. Athena 88, contact New York Center on 133.15.
133.150, Athena 88.
New York Center, JetBlue 8365, level at flight level 160. JetBlue 8365, New York Center, roger. New York Center, JetBlue 8365, requesting higher altitude. JetBlue 8365, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude.
800, EP climb and maintain flight level 320.
Today we have some delicious options, including our popular chicken
Climb and maintain flight level 320, 0 Echo Papa.
service. We will also have items for
800 EP, unable to maintain flight level 3200, maintain flight level 320.
Maintain flight level 320, 0 Echo Papa.
IVET 7.
Delta 2359,
Visibility
contact
10.
Boston Center on
Sky
125.575.
conditions. View at 12,000 feet. Scattered at 25,000 feet. Temperature 16.
New York Center, good morning, American
Dew point
2850. We're out of
Altimeter
10,000 for 280.
Arriving and departing runways
American 2850, New York Center.
22.
Good evening. Altimeter 2997.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Mustang 297, climb and maintain flight level 390.
VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 128.25. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Stay at
Washington rate
170,000 for 297.
Foxtrot. And it's
Mustang 297, maintain 17,000.
1.
Roger, maintaining 17,000, 297. Thank you very much. I'm only 150 miles from Nantucket.
So let's load up. Load up the ILS Category 2. This is a radio altimeter of 106 feet. So put that in.
New York Center, citation Lima 76 at flight level 130, climbing to flight level 430, heading 159er.
And we're also going to put in here,
at flight level
going to pick
170,
up the runway,
to flight level
we're going to put a
430.
fix in on the runway.
Citation Lima 76, roger.
4
Climb and
nautical
maintain
mile.
flight level 430. Continue heading
10
159er.
nautical mile radius. And we're
Climb
going
and
to
maintain flight level 430. Continue heading 159er. Citation Lima 76.
air traffic control. Okay. Okay. Expect the Alice 1 approach into Reagan. Tiki 4 arrival. 20 minutes. Okay, let's accept that. Okay, they want us to do the Tiki 4 arrival.
Center 0 Echo Papa requesting direct to Robinville.
800 EP, direct Robinville, approved as filed.
Request the
Direct Robinville 0 Echo Papa.
and Center United 522. Actually, we'd like to request the Clipper 3 approach arrival. We'd like to start our descent now.
7 at flight level 170,000 IFR to Nantucket Municipal.
United 522 Heavy, cleared Tiki 4 arrival into Reagan. When you're ready, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Yeah, I'm wondering, United 520, Center United 522 would like to request the Clipper 3 arrival.
New York Center, good morning. Stingray, Niner Alpha Zulu, contact Washington Center on 121.025.
United 522 Heavy, cleared for the Clipper 3 arrival into Reagan.
Okay, cleared for the Clipper 3 arrival into Reagan, and I'd like to just begin my descent now. Please, United 522.
Climb and maintain flight level 260. Fly heading 209er vectors to Dixie. Keep it under 220 knots until reaching flight level 260.
Wilco 60 Juliet Mike.
60 JM contact Washington Center on 124.775.
Washington Center 124.775. 60 Juliet Mike.
New York Center, Delta 5129, we're with you.
Delta 5129, New York Center, good afternoon.
Center United 522 would like to begin our descent now, please, on the Clipper 3.
Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa. Alright, switch over to contact Boston Center on 124.525 when you can, thanks. United 522 Heavy, descend and maintain 16,000.
Gotta maintain 16,000, United 522.
Descent on the Clipper arrival.
American 2128, descend and maintain flight level 230.
American 2128 requesting 10,000. Descend to 10,000.
Descend and maintain.
New York Center, TBM Delta Echo Foxtrot is with you at 5,000 for we're VFR for full stop landing at Philadelphia Airport.
TBM Delta Echo Foxtrot, New York Center, good afternoon. Belmar, Farmingdale, altimeter 2980.
Seatbelt signs on. We'll do a quick performance.
And Center, Zero Kazulu looking for
Landing.
440.
runway 1.
Citation 0 Echo Zulu, climb and maintain flight level 440.
We need auto brakes 3.
Climb maintain 440. This is
Citation 0 Echo Zulu, climb and maintain flight level 420.
Is clear.
New York Center, Navy 43, climbing 6,800
checked,
to
over set.
7,500.
Landing data.
Request VFR flight following to Burlington International.
It's 494.
Navy 43, you already have flight following. Continue climb and maintain 7500.
Up to 7,500 for Navy 43.
486.
Navy 43, contact Boston Center on 125.575.
That's 140. Great.
New York Center, Air Canada 1109.
Complete.
New York Center, Air Canada 1109. Air Canada 1109. Were we supposed to get a handoff?
Air Canada 1109, good evening.
Clipper at 12,000. Clipper at 12,000. So I'm gonna
Delta 319 New York Center, Roger. Altimeter 29er97.
Yeah, says that there's a 219 request flight level 360.
Delta 319, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Increase my speed here.
Giant 1007, contact Washington Center on 132.525.
Washington Center on 132.525, Giant 1007 Navy.
American 2643 waiting for approach instructions.
American 2643 New York Center, Roger.
Center Southwest. Delta 1120 is climbing to flight level 280.
Delta 1120 New York Center, Roger.
New York Center, good afternoon. Leisure 310, Papa Juliet. Flight level 390.
Learjet Tree 10, Papa Juliet, New York Center, Roger.
New York Center, Legion 4699er.
American 1776, New York Center, good afternoon.
New York Center, American 1776, sending through 2934350.
And as I come through 18,000,
Flight level 350, American 1776.
To
Delta 1682 New York Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Delta 1682.
Delta 1682, contact New York Center on 133.5.
133.5, Delta 1682, good day.
JetBlue 8365, contact Washington Center on 128.3.
128.3 for JetBlue 8365.
New York Center, good afternoon. Southwest 5479, checking flight level 310.
Southwest 5479 New York Center, Roger.
New York Center 431, Mike Juliet, request. 1 Mike Juliet, request the Clipper 3 arrival, and I will descend via the Clipper 3 arrival for the ILS 1 at Washington.
Center United 522, are we cleared for the Clipper 3 arrival?
Welcome.
Departure option 90 heavy flight level 100, climbing flight level 290.
Austrian 90 Heavy, New York Center, Roger. Austrian 90 Heavy, New York Center, contact New York approach on 124.075.
New York approach on 124.075, Austrian 90 Heavy.
Vision 2 Tango Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Yeah, Center United 522, would like to request to be cleared on a Clipper 3, please.
New York Center, 71522 is doing a VFR to JFK.
United 522 Heavy, cleared for the Clipper 3 arrival into Reagan.
We have the Clipper 3 arrival, United 522.
124.625.
So this,
124.625, have a good day.
the Clipper 3
New York Center, approach 8250, Gazoo, looking
will
to
take
climb
us down to
440.
10,000 feet. So
Citation
I'll just
0
set
Echo
that.
Zulu. Climb and maintain flight level
We're
440.
going to increase our descent speed here again. To try to hit Baltimore at 10,000. Okay, so we go down to Cavdy. Alright, great.
Lindbergh 4172, say requested altitude.
Flight level 150.
Bonanza 120, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Altimeters are set here. Okay, I'm going to hit some speed brakes also. See if I can bring us down quicker. Okay. Now let's go back into manage speed mode. I'm going to have overspeed here. Let's speed brakes.
United 522 Heavy, contact Potomac approach on 119.85.
119.85, United 522 Heavy. Potomac approach, United 522 Heavy, descending on Clipper 3.
United 522 Heavy, Potomac approach, good evening. Expect the ILS runway 1 approach into Reagan. Altimeter 29.907.
We'll expect the ILS 1 into Reagan, United 522 Heavy. Okay. And
JetBlue 781, expect the ILS runway 1 right approach into Dulles via the Hyperniner arrival.
okay. There we
Expect
go,
ILS
10,000 and 250,
01 right
which is
approach
exactly where we're supposed to be.
Into Dulles via the Hyper 9 arrival, JetBlue 781.
Let's bring up
turn left heading 190.
our approach chart.
Left heading 190, JetBlue 781.
Okay.
Approach, we
This
are
approach is going to be climbing straight ahead to 420. Left turn to 2200.
on my 19, Delta 306.
Delta 306, contact tower 119.1. Aero 4 Juliet Whiskey, Potomac approach, VFR altitude.
We appreciate your
Maintain
cooperation.
VFR altitude for Juliet Whiskey.
And they're going to have to bring us down to about 2500.
Couch 8427, 8 miles from Derrick. Turn right, heading 120, descend and maintain 2500 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 19er approach. Allegheny 828, contact Reagan Tower on 119.1.
19-1, good night.
00 Bravo, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles, at 2000 Airbus.
Traffic in sight, 00 Bravo, turning right, heading 195.
Request for landing. Cessna 2 Alpha.
Cessna 1 Alpha Bravo, contact Reagan Tower on 119.1 for landing clearance.
Okay, and we are 109.9.
Descending 5,600 for 4,000.
ISO 7 degrees.
Southwest 494,
That's
Potomac
not right.
approach, good evening there. Altimeter set at 3024. United 2250, Potomac approach, contact Washington Center on 132.275.
32275, 2250. 00 Bravo, contact Washington Center on 132.275.
Switching to 132.275, 00 Bravo.
Potomac approach. Southwest 1062 with you.
Southwest 1062, Potomac approach. Roger that. Altimeter 29991.
That's right.
Potomac approach. Can we get the tower frequency for DWI?
South Southwest 1062, contact Baltimore Washington Tower on 119.4.
And 19.1.
Skyhawk 1 Delta underscore Papa, maintain VFR at or below 2,500 until advised.
Maintain VFR and below 2,500 until advised. Skyhawk 1 Delta.
Skyhawk 1 Delta underscore Papa, negative radar contact. Please verify you're squawking 1305 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Skyhawk 1 Delta Papa is now squawking 1305 in mode C.
November 6266 College Park Airport at your 1 o'clock 7 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Take care.
Cancel IFR, November 6266.
United 522. Heavy, descend and maintain 3500, turn left, heading 165 vectors for the ILS runway 1 approach. Altimeter 29.97.
Okay, descend and maintain 3,500 and turn left, heading 165, United 522 Heavy.
Potomac approach Delta 737. We're about 2 miles from Papa Alpha Charlie Kilo Echo. Would you like us to do the river visual 19er again?
United 522 Heavy, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, United 522 Heavy. Potomac, United 522 Heavy, confirm that you want us on a 165 heading.
00. United 522, heavy, descend and maintain 2500.
Descend and maintain 2,500. Can you confirm the heading that you want us on, please? United 522 Heavy.
Zero Bravo, contact Dulles Tower on 120.1.
Switching to 120.100.
Bravo Delta, contact Washington Center on 134.5.
Switching to 134.5. Good day.
So it's on the speed brakes, just to make sure.
Potomac approach, United 642.
United 642, Potomac approach, roger. Indian head altimeter 2994.
We get our lights on here.
Southwest 494, you have just entered the Washington, D.C. Special Flight Rules area. Maintain communication with ATC while in the SFRA.
Wilson, Southwest 494.
Southwest 494, roger.
Southwest 494, can I get a vector towards runway 10 localized?
Approach November 5295 Sierra. Request direct Odessa.
Piper 95 Sierra, direct Odessa approved.
Direct Odessa approved. 905 Sierra.
Piper 95 Sierra, direct Odessa approved.
Potomac approach American 516, at 8,000.
1,500.
Potomac approach American 516, like to descend down to 3,000.
American 516, descend and maintain 3,000.
United 522 heavy, turn right heading 210.
Turn right heading 210, United 522 Heavy.
Papa requesting clear runway 1,
Airwolf 5 Charlie Papa, cleared into the Reagan Class Bravo airspace. Turn left heading 190 vectors for the ILS runway 1 approach.
Cherokee Tree 15, X-ray Papa, hold short of runway 22 traffic on final approach.
Holding short of runway 22, Cherokee Tree 15, X-ray Papa.
American 05, contact Reagan Tower on 119.1.
Power on 119.1, American 705, good day. MDS 705 requesting 3000.
MDS 05, descend and maintain 3000.
Turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 3000, Legion 4751. Clear direct FEs, descend and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, Legion 4751. Legion 4751, turn right heading 335. Roger, turning right heading 335, direct FEs, Legion 4751. JetBlue 516, Potomac approach, proceed direct Derrick, descend and maintain 2500 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 19er approach, speed below 180 knots until established.
United 522, heavy turn right heading 250.
Turn right 250, United 522 heavy.
9.1.
On the Reagan Tower, 119.1, American 2450.
Roger, Air Transat 485. Traffic in sight.
United 522, heavy, proceed direct Cat Rin. Descend and maintain 2500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach.
Airwolf 5 Charlie.
Okay, we'll go direct Katrin, cleared for the ILS 1 approach to Reagan, United 522 heavy.
Double approach.
On the approach.
I have a missed approach for runway 1. Gonna do a go around 5,000 Papa.
Okay, on the approach, we're going
Airwolf
to
5
direct
Charlie
Katrin.
Papa, turn left heading
Slow down
195
to
vector for the
our
ILS runway
speed.
1 approach.
So arm speed brakes.
Airwolf 5 Charlie Papa, contact Potomac approach on 125.65.
Okay, and our missed approach is at 2,200.
Potomac approach, descend to Carolina to Bravo. On inbound for landing, request vectors to
Cessna 271 Alpha Bravo, Potomac approach, Roger, Washington altimeter 299er1.
American 516, Potomac approach, proceed direct Derrick, descend and maintain 2500 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 19er approach, speed below 180 knots until established.
Direct to Derrick, descend and maintain 2500 until established, American 516.
Potomac approach, Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, descending through 8,000 feet for 5,000 feet and ILS runway tree right.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta Potomac approach. Good afternoon, altimeter 3000.
MDS 705, heading 275, inbound ILS runway 01.
MDS 05, fly heading 290, report established on localizer.
Report established on localizer, MDS 705.
Potomac approach, Rex 721 at Derrick, RNAV Yankee runway 19, 2,500 feet.
Rex 721, Potomac approach. Good evening, Washington altimeter 29.907.
TBM 981, contact tower on 119.1.
119.1, TBM 1981.
Delta 737, cleared for the river visual approach to runway 19er.
This is River Visual Delta 737.
Alright, so let's go to clean speed here.
Turn right heading 0 to 0, American 1254.
Flaps 1 rather. Flaps 1.
1254, turn right heading 020.
Right heading 0 to 0,
Okay, we're on the localizer.
American 1254.
4 Bravo Delta cleared, ILS approach runway 1.
Cleared ILS approach runway 1. Switching to 119.1.
Potomac approach, United 128 is requesting ILS runway 1 at DCA.
United 128 Potomac approach. Good evening. La Plata altimeter 2971.
The 180 not direct. Shift to.
Well, I'm not
Proceed on
descending.
the
I should be descending. I'm
Runway
going to pick up
19
the glide. I'm going to pick up the glide
Into
slope here.
Reagan.
That's weird. I should have descended.
American 1913.
Go flaps 5.
American 1913,
Above the
contact Reagan
speed.
Tower on 119.1.
Reagan Tower 119.1.
There's glide slope.
American 1913. Thank you. Yeah.
Turn left heading 005. Descend and maintain flight level correction 200 until established on the localizer Southwest 1413. Descend and maintain 2500 until established on the localizer. Clear for the ILS 1 approach. Southwest 1413.
United 522, heavy contact Reagan Tower on 119.1.
19.1, United 522 heavy.
Contact Baltimore.
Reagan Tower, United 522 heavy on the ILS 1.
United 522 Heavy, Reagan Tower, roger. Continue approach.
Continue approach, United 522 heavy.
2905 at 7. Runway 1, cleared to land.
Okay, gear down. Flaps 15.
United 522 Heavy, roger. American 2408, contact departure.
Over to departure, American 2408.
Tower day, American 2033, holding short 19, ready for departure.
Okay, and now flaps 30.
American 2033, Reagan Tower, runway 19er, line up and wait.
American 2033, runway 19er, line up and wait.
American 2033, winds 189er at 13, runway 19er cleared for takeoff.
Ground flight 682, contact departure.
Reagan Tower, United 522 heavy, am I cleared to land?
Ground flight 682, say again, please.
Reagan Tower, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, established on final for runway 01.
4 Bravo Delta, runway 1 cleared to land.
Runway 1 is cleared to land.
4 Bravo Delta, welcome to Reagan. Contact ground on 121.
Reagan Tower, United 522 heavy, am I cleared to land?
Contact departure, KLM 271. Contact departure, KLM 271.
United 522 Heavy, winds 295 at 7. Runway 1, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 1, United 522 heavy.
Our American 808 ready for takeoff, runway 01.
Minimums.
American 808 Reagan Tower, runway 1, hold short, Airbus on the runway, cleared for takeoff.
30. 20.
Holding short, runway 1 for the Airbus on the runway, clear for takeoff, American 808.
Okay, whoa.
American
Okay,
808,
that's
contact departure.
Reversers.
United 522 Heavy, welcome to Reagan, contact ground on 121.7.
Ground on 121.7, United 522 heavy.
4.2.
Potomac approach on 124.2, American 5142.
Okay, reversers off.
Tower, good morning, MBS 305 ready for departure, runway 19.
Let's exit here, speed brakes up.
MBS
flaps up.
705, Reagan Tower, runway 19er, line up and wait.
Ground Delta 306, we are on the block, ready to cancel IFR flight plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed
Delta
at Washington
306,
Reagan
give me 1 second for that clearance.
Landing that
Landing
one.
lights off.
Delta 306 IFR, cancellation received, have a good
Weather
day.
here is a pleasant 16 degrees
I wasn't
Celsius.
requesting clearance, I was
12,000
terminating my
feet,
flight
scattered
plan,
clouds,
Delta
and
306.
25,000 feet. Thank you for flying
KLM
with United Airlines today. Please remain seated until you reach
Reagan ground, United 522 heavy is clearly active.
entire crew. We wish you a wonderful stay in Washington.
United 522, heavy Reagan ground, roger, continue taxi to parking.
Continue to taxi to parking. Am I cleared across runway 15, United 522 heavy? Start the APU. Reagan ground, United 522 Heavy. Am I cleared to cross runway 15? Okay, I guess he doesn't know what's going on over there. I'm going to say that I am cleared to cross. Else we'll be here forever. So let's get the strobes on, landing lights on for crossing. Okay. Lights off. Strobe on. Let's just see if we can find a parking spot here. That's fine. Oh, yeah, there's no parking help here. Just gonna make it up here. Okay, so set the parking brake. APU is running, so we can kill the engines. And clear the seatbelt sign. Excellent. Let us request ground power. Set the chocks. Hydraulic panel. Fuel panel. Okay. Parking brake is set. And request the ground power. Ground power is on. Shut off the heats. Emergency lights. Taxi lights, of course. And secure. Battery off. Utility on flight entertainment off. Beacon light off, or external lights off. And we can disconnect. Oops, disconnect external power and shut the battery off. And that should do it. Oh, power on the APU. That should take care of everything. And that's the flight. All right, thank you.